Hi everybody, I'm Kat Farrants. I'm founder of Movement for Modern Life, and I'm joined by Robin Watkins-Davis. And today we're going to be talking about stress-busting techniques and our newest Yoga for Anxiety series. Basically the reason why I came up with that one was because, first of all, I suffer from anxiety, so it's really lovely to have some tools and techniques there which help it. But also it's really good for young people because at this time of year I have distinct memories of doing exams through the Easter period, and it's horrible and stressful. So I wanted to talk to Robin about the classes that you've come up with. So tell us first of all, how are you, Robin?
I'm really good. It's a beautiful sunny day.
Stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, bank holiday.
And we're here in the Cotswolds.
We're here, yeah.
And it's absolutely idyllic and gorgeous. And there's no stresses in the world, haha.
Well, luckily I didn't have exams this year. First ever year of my life without exams.
That is amazing.
I know.
So did you come up with these techniques as things that have helped you through your exams in your life?
Yeah, so it was actually really fun to come up with the videos because I just went through all of my old journals and sort of retraced what I was looking at the time of my exams, GCSE and A-levels, and then I just kind of wrote down everything that was really helpful, like certain YouTube meditations or certain influential people and practices that I did, and I sort of combined them together and created the sequence. So yeah,
so tell us about the sequence.
So the sequences have a lot of visualizations and affirmation practices, so it's kind of really transferable techniques that you can bring into your everyday life, because I found, like, with exams and or it could be interviews, anything where you've got loads of work on, taking an hour to do yoga or something feels it's too much. So if you just have a technique that you can learn and then you can apply it, you can do it while you're on the toilet before you go in the exam, or you can can do it anywhere. So
that really is taking your yoga anywhere. That
so
is the next level.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Like one of the visualization videos we do is about sort of clearing your mind, and I get people to imagine like a glass of water and associating that water with giving them clarity and confidence, so that because I used to, when I was in my exam, I would imagine that glass of water, and when I drank it, that would give me confidence and clarity in what I was doing.
That's such a Jedi mind trick. That's amazing.
It's so helpful because there's always that time where you've got a question, whether it be in an interview or a paper, where you're just like, oh man, I can't remember anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you go
and your mind goes blank.
And then you just stop thinking. So just to have something to bring you back can help the creativity to get flowing.
That's really interesting, because so not only young people could use that, but I'm thinking, for example, in what I do, so when I compete, often when I'm really stressed, like my mind goes black, I'm like,
yeah.
But that's such a mind trick that anything you've got to hand can be transformed into like, no, this
like
is
a
clarity.
A
cue to bring in clarity
Yeah.
and awareness. That is amazing. So that's a real good one. And how did you get on with your exams with doing that?
Good.
Okay.
I didn't really get that stressed, to be honest, because I felt like there was nothing more I could do. Like I maybe wasn't revising like every single hour of the day like some people were, but I generally believe that in order to prepare well for things, you need to like take care of your body and your mind. I think often when we get busy and we've got deadlines, we just overwork, thinking that is...
The more the better.
The more the better.
That's what I do.
Yeah. But then what happens is your mind, and you get so tired and stressed out that you're not able to perform at your best.
Yeah.
I guess
and
it's like an athlete. In
Yeah.
order for them to perform, they have to really like make sure they're sleeping well and eating well. And I guess it's the same with the mind. Like the brain needs that.
Yeah, those are good points, because it's so easy for all of us to just get stuck into our things of our usual, I need to do this, and it's so we all get very overwhelmed, and especially exam time is a very overwhelming time for young people because there's so much pressure.
And I think as well, it is a lot to do with like how things are in society. Like, it's just that we've made exams stressful. They don't actually have to be stressful. Like,
stop it. That is a real Jedi mind trick, Medi.
But I guess it's just... But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, well, yeah. I guess it's just... Nothing's really the end of the world. Like, what's the worst that could happen?
And what I love about exams don't need to be stressful is that thought that you don't need to make intrinsically any situation what you think it is in your head.
Yeah.
Like, that's the mind trick, isn't it?
That's the mind, yeah. Basically.
And that's the trick to life, really, isn't it?
That is crazy. Like, I always think that, you know, when you hear these people that can go in ice baths and things, and just power to really move through the mind and overcome those thoughts. And, yeah. Totally, I think.
And the whole fact that your thoughts don't need to rule you is like, oh, I always do this when this happens. You don't need that.
Yeah.
That's just a story that we tell ourselves, and if we drop that, that's how we can achieve sort of whatever we want to, really.
Yeah.
And if that's sort of good exam results, or just, you know what a nice thing would be for older people like me.
You're not old.
I'm quite old, a little bit old. I'm quite a lot older than you. But what would be quite nice would be to have something where, you know, you get in a stressful situation and you're like, oh, you know, somebody who says something and you don't know what to say, and then suddenly you say something really, really stupid.
Yeah.
Because you get flummoxed. And you're like, oh, why did I say that afterwards? So that's kind of where that mind thing could come in really helpful.
Yeah.
Is like the reframing and the, okay, I'm feeling clear and confident.
Yeah.
I can reframe this. I can do something about it.
And not just go into like, panic mode.
Absolute pure panic mode. So what about the moving stuff, the yoga as well? Is that part of it, or is it? Yeah.
There's some practices in the Sharpen Your Mind challenge of like yoga to help you get ready for the day. So more energizing yoga. Yeah. And I think also in some of the sleep videos, I've put some stretches in to help. Because I really do often... If we're stressed out and we're asked to just sit down and breathe, that's not necessarily that easy. You've got to kind of get your body through the motions.
Ready. Yeah.
So, yeah.
And yoga's really good at that.
Yeah, and there's other teachers on the challenge as well, isn't there? Like Mimi and also Lucy have done some nice movement videos.
Yeah, that's right. But I think it is really nice to have sort of videos that especially also for young people. So if there's anybody watching who either is a young person or you know somebody young,
has a child
or a grandchild or a godchild or whatever, you get the idea, who is going through some kind of, I can't do anything right now, I'm really stressed, because it's I really remember Easter right from the age of sort of 13 upwards. It's ruin, basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's always that exam nightmare.
It is. Even if it's not the real things, you've always got mocks or something.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you know of anybody who needs a Jedi mind trick to try and relax their minds and reduce their anxiety and get confident about their exams, I think.
Then please
this is for them.
Yeah.
And if you've got any comments or questions for Robin.
We've got Mel Davis is here.
Hiya, Mel. Any comments or questions, just ask us. Put them in the comments, and Robin will give it a go, give her best answers a go.
Yeah.
But I really think it's a useful one. This is something that I actually feel really most strongly about in terms of, you know, the benefits of yoga. Okay, this is like breaking news.
Is it?
Okay, I don't care how long your hamstrings are. I know. I run a yoga website and I really don't care. It's funny, isn't it? But for me, it's not about the stretches. It's not about the physical stuff. It's not even about how great yoga makes your ass look. It's not even about that.
That is a good way to get people to start coming.
It's a great... that's the way to make them start.
Engage it.
That's right. It's like, yes, your ass. But then, after that, you find these mind tricks that actually truly transform your life.
Yeah, that is the transformative
That's
bit.
the thing.
When you take it off the mat.
Difference. Yeah. And it's the yoga in everyday life that really is the That's the best thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess we should let everyone get on with their Easter lunches, their Easter Monday.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you joined us, and questions in the comments.
Yeah.
And check out the Sharpen Your Mind course. We'll leave that in a comment down below. And any other courses or anything else that you want Robin to do on the site?
Any
other thoughts, suggestions for next classes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Lovely to chat. All right, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.